Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Kappel here. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, May 22nd. It is a tracing day, so be sure that you are doing some good tracing with your numbers today. I hope you are practicing your numbers as well, counting to 100, of course, and that you are also practicing your adding and subtracting facts. You should be able to do those facts as fast as you are able to read your snap words. Well, I have a book for you today called Memorial Day. I was kind of hiding the pictures with my face, so now you can see it. And this is a book that's going to tell you about this important day. So, this is called Memorial Day weekend. We have off from school on Monday. So, I wanted you to learn all about this holiday. And I have a book here. Let's begin. It's called Memorial Day. It's written by Jacqueline Cotton, and it is a nonfiction book, so you will learn lots of important things. Do you celebrate Memorial Day? Memorial Day comes on the last Monday in May. Many people start their summer fun on this day. Well, the weather is warm and lots of people have off from work, and they have outdoor picnics with family and friends. On Memorial Day, we honor the men and women of America's armed forces who died in wars. The armed forces are the Army, the Navy, Air Force, Marines, and the Coast Guard. I think the National Guard should also be included in that list. And those are all forms of the military. I know you've heard those words before. Memorial Day began after the Civil War ended long ago. Remember when we learned about Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president who wore the black hat? America's northern states fought the southern states. That's what the Civil War was. Thousands of soldiers died in the Civil War, and people wanted to remember them. They decorated the soldiers' graves with flowers and flags on a day called Decoration Day. Today, Decoration Day is called Memorial Day. People still decorate soldiers' graves. They also throw flowers into the ocean to remember those who died at sea. On Memorial Day, a big ceremony takes place at Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia. Thousands of people from the armed forces are buried there. That's a special cemetery. At the ceremony, the President of the United States places a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknowns. This tomb is a special place where soldiers are buried whose names are not known. You might see that on the news this weekend. A bugler plays a song called Taps to honor those who died for their country. This song is played at cemeteries, parks, and other places that hold ceremonies on this day. Another way to honor those who died is to fly our country's flag at half mast. This means they lower the flag halfway down the flagpole. So when you drive past our school or past a fire station, you might see a flag at half mast on Monday. Cities and towns have parades. Veterans march in parades. Veterans are people who have served their country in times of war and peace. Scouts, policemen, and other groups march too. I don't know if there's going to be any parades this weekend, boys and girls, but you might see pictures of them on the news from last year. Many people visit the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. This long wall lists the names of members of the armed forces who died in the Vietnam War. Now, as you can see here, this is a very big wall and it's very long. And every single thing that you see here is a person's name who died in the war. I know, it's a lot of names. People leave letters, flowers, flags, and other things along the bottom of the wall, especially if they know somebody who died in that war. Before you start your summer fun on Memorial Day, take time to remember the men and women who gave their lives for their country. That means lots of families might be having picnics or barbecues. And this is a way that you can teach your family why we are having this day off, why we should remember our veterans. So these are some words to know. That's the Arlington National Cemetery. That's the Bugler. That's the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. These are veterans. That means these are men served in war. This is the Civil War Memorial. This is a monument. This is the flag at half-mast. This is the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. Remember, it's the big wall. And this is a picture of the president. Well, that's George Bush, that he used to be the president, putting a wreath of flowers at the tomb. And here is the index. So if you wanted to find out more about what you just read, you could look it up in the index and it would tell you what page to turn. Well, that's it for now, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed this story. I did send you a seesaw message from Mr. Mahan and Mrs. Sanderson and Mr. Hash. It is all about the Spartan strong trait called perseverance, persistence. So, what I want you to do is make sure you read aloud with some of those books that I have posted as well. So, do one of those read aloud or do more. You could do them all if you like, of course, and then go relax under a tree or in a hammock or out on a chair on your porch or someplace soft and cuddly and spend some time reading today and this whole weekend too, boys and girls. Bye bye for now. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday.